Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Latin Voices.
Voices.
So today we have a guest. She is originally from India, but residing in Abbotsford Centre, British Columbia, Canada. So she will be joining us in a few minutes. So let's first introduce ourselves. So hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama. I work in the movie industry, and I'm a digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, but I live in North Carolina, USA. I'm a mom, a wife, a grandma. I work for the school system as a teacher assistant, and I also own my own digital business.
Thank you, Isabel. Okay, so we want to remind everyone that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinar. So tonight at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST, so every Tuesday and Thursday. So tonight's host and panelists are the following. So our host for today is Rebecca. She's a radiographer. We also have PB and Josh. She's a retired nurse at 45 and a real estate investor. So we have
Okay,
Beth. Yes.
sorry.
Oh, we have Beth. She's a mechanical engineer. We also have Elaine. She's a former manager now, and now she's a stay-at-home mom.
Okay. We also have Divine. She's a full-time travel registered nurse. And we have Cora. She's a healthcare worker. And Francois, she's a digital business owner, and Sadia is a medical assistant. So they're going to be on our live webinar tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And you can register on one of our websites to see the live webinar. If you cannot make it to the live webinar, do not worry. We can send you the replay so you can watch the replay and get the business information.
Thank you, Savel. Um, and yeah, and we just want to mention also that our replays are available with subtitles in any languages, and now our live webinar are available with subtitles in languages besides the English. So those are Spanish, Vietnamese, Filipino, French, and Arabic. Yes. Okay, so let's bring our guest to the studio. Hi, Raman. Thank you for
Hello,
coming.
you're welcome. You're welcome. How are you all?
Very good, very good.
That's good.
So would you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
Okay, sure. Hello, everyone. Tashikal, namaste, and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and where are you watching us or a replay watching? My name is Raman Kular. I live in Abbotsford, that Sandy just told you. Abbotsford, British Columbia, since 24 years, and my background originally from India, Punjab, Jalandhar. I'm a single mother with the three kids, and I work as a cashier in the grocery store, and also I'm a proudly online digital business owner.
Thank you so much, Raman.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
so we're gonna start with the questions.
Okay, Raymond, the first question is, why did you decide to start this digital business?
My There's so many reasons, but I can only tell two reasons, which was more important. Like I said, I'm a single mother, and I always worried about my kids' present and future. So everybody know when kids growing up, then they need to go to university for the further education, right? So nobody have that much saving in their accounts, right? So every parent is always worried, and as a single mother, I was worried. I can say I was a lot worried, and how can I manage this everything, right? So, and also the other reason was, sorry, I have a dog as well. He's a 2 year. He just woke up, so now he's little crying. Sorry. And the other reason was my health issues. Um, in the winter time, I can go for work regularly because I have a body pain. So also I want to take care of my health. And the third was I did not want to work till 65 years, waiting for the pension plan and what's will come, how we can manage, right? So these three reasons was my more important. That's why I joined this business.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
You're
Um,
welcome.
as mothers, we always want to have that time, to spend with our kids, and
Yeah.
we want to be there for them. It's important. But
Yes.
also, when you're having health issues, it's really hard to go to work and
Yes.
knowing that you're not feeling well, that you're not going to do well
Yeah.
at work. So
Yeah.
just knowing that you have to go and work for somebody else is not a good feeling when
That's
you're not having good health. Um,
that's true. That's true.
so that's why we take on, this, like for me right now, I'm doing it as a part-time. My business, I'm doing it as a part-time because I'm doing it full-time as well. But
Hmm.
my goal is to do my business full-time at some point. So
Yeah.
I want to be working for me. I want to be able to decide when I want to work,
Yeah.
and when I want to have, time with my kids, in case
Hmm.
they have, after school activities, games, presentations, whatever they have. I want to be there with them without
Yeah.
thinking about what if I have to work, what if I don't get my time off, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
I started this business as well because I wanted more quality time with my family. And
Yeah.
like you said, I don't want to work
Yes.
till I'm 67. I
Yeah.
like to I love to
Yeah.
travel. I have
Yeah.
family out of the country, so I like to go over there and visit them and stay with them
Yeah.
as long as I want instead of going for the time that my employer gives me, which is normally 2 weeks at most. So 2 weeks is
Yeah.
not enough when you have to travel out of the country. So
Yeah.
that's the other reason why I decided to do this business, because I want to have control of my time and I want to decide where I go and when I come back. I want to come back when I want to instead of
Yeah.
when I have to.
That's
So
true. That's true. Yeah. I
yes.
think that's everyone to dream. That's like everyone wants to enjoy their life, but they can't, unfortunately, right? So be honest, when I came to Canada, I didn't know that I have to work this many hours in a day. Like I one time I worked three jobs in a day. So in 24 hours, I worked three jobs, and then I end of the day, I always had 4 hours. And can you imagine in 4 hours, should I sleep? Should I spend time with my kids? Or can I go outside with them? No, I can't, right? It's because I need to catch up my sleep and again, routine in the morning, sometime in the middle of the night to start my shift, right? So I miss so much time with my kids that I need to be there. I was not there.
Mhm.
And I feel bad and that I have regret. So I'm sorry, I just got emotional. Whenever I talk about the missing moments, I always tears in my eyes because I feel the same. We need our parents in our life always, even in this age as well, right? So
Mhm.
imagine in for our kids when they were young in the childhood, we were not there. We need to think about that uh, situation or that time, right? So then we can change our mind. Oh, we need to do something different. We need to learn something different, right? So yeah, when this opportunity came, I was scrolling the Instagram. I was on my lunch break, and I can say thank you to God and thank you to my coach. So I just saw that video, her ad. It might be literally 30 seconds. So I heard her, what she was saying. And she also single mother. and she's the Indian. And first thought came into my, if she is an Indian lady, if she doing something, she's coming front of camera, so there is something. So sorry, I need to walk around in the house.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. So and then I just reach out to her and I just give her my name and email address. I step forward because in my mind, I just thought, yeah, this is good thing, right? So yeah, that's the how I follow the steps and I start. And I always thank to God for that.
Yes. No,
Yes.
I think a lot of parents and single moms relate to your story,
Oh yes,
because
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
I know, for example, like I know another business partner that they were alternate, like someone, like the father will work, like for example in the morning, the mother will work
Yes.
at nighttime. So
Yes.
so
Yeah.
her kid, was always asking her, like, mom, why is it that, when you come, dad leaves,
Yeah.
and vice
Yeah.
versa, right?
No.
So
Yeah.
that is stuck in her mind, like because she keep asking the same question. Eventually,
Yeah.
she realized, like, gotta do something because this is not right. We don't
Yeah.
spend quality time as a family together,
Yeah. That's
So
right.
then that's when this online business came to her, and then now she's able to spend as a family together. Um,
Yeah, no, that's good. This is an amazing platform. It's
yes,
really good for everybody. That I always says when I go live or put any post, I always says this is the good platform for everyone.
yeah,
So, but is the thing we need to be set our mind, set our goals. Then we, if you are willing to learn, you can change your life, right?
yes,
So, if we everybody think to they want to change their life, but sometimes they don't know how, right?
mhm.
So everybody's different.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes because, like they're afraid to take that leap of faith. And
Yeah.
then they feel, where they are, they feel comfortable, and
Mm-hmm.
they think that's secure. But unfortunately, that's not always the case.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
yeah, so that's why it's important also to have like a plan B, that in
Oh
any
yes.
circumstance, or like you have something that fall on, for example, like I know someone in the industry, because now her business, she has her business.
Mm-hmm.
They had like an environment accident,
Yeah.
and then they damaged the house. um
Mm-hmm.
didn't have the insurance for that, but because of the business, she was able
Business,
to
yeah.
pay that. Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, that's right. Sorry.
no,
Sorry,
no,
I'm just keep moving from the camera away because
no
our
worries.
dog, he wants
Yeah,
my attention. He just woke up, so yeah.
yeah, no worries. So
Thank
in
you.
my case, like I joined the business for similar, it's kind of similar reasons to you. I don't have kids, but I do have aging parents.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I want to be able to spend time with them now that they can. Like I love to travel, they love to travel too.
Okay.
So that was one of the reasons. And eventually, when time passed, I will have to take care of them.
Yeah.
And with my working hours, that's not possible because, I usually work 12 hours per day, Monday to Friday.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
needed to find something that was flexible and
Mm-hmm.
portable at the same time.
Yeah.
And also, like you, and like I guess like so many, like Isabel also mentioned too, I don't want to work until 67 years
Yeah.
old. You know? I
That's
want to be
true.
able to
Yeah.
retire early, but at the same time, I want to be able to make sure that I'm going to be financially stable. And this is what
Yes.
this business allow us to do that. So
Yes.
this
Yeah.
is one of couple of the reasons why I joined too. And
Yeah.
like
No, we will. We will achieve our goals
yes.
very
And
soon. Yeah.
yeah. And the other reason, like work, like is sometimes, very stressful, and that's not good for your health. So that
No.
was another reasons why, I want to be able to work on my own, be my own boss, and like I said, on
Yeah.
my hours. So I create
Yeah.
that balance between,
Mm-hmm.
for myself, my health, and my
Yeah.
family. So
That's true.
okay.
That's true.
So we're gonna pass to the second question.
Okay.
So, were you skeptical before joining? And what would you say to those who are on the fence or feeling skeptical?
Be honest, be honest, I was not skeptical. I just said, right, within 30 seconds, a thought came to my mind. She's Indian. It's community is doesn't matter, be honest, right? If your mind is mind and heart connecting each other, is you get the vibe, positive vibe.
Yes.
If you heard your heart or mind, oh, if she's doing, I can do. I think that's the key. Just go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I took English classes in Canada, maybe I can say 11, 12 years ago. And I learned that thing. Whenever teacher teaching us something, I always hands up if I have a question, right? And then end of the day, I always say, why I was the only one who hands up. I have question. I have a question, right? So one day I thought, why am I asking so many questions? Everybody, other person not asking, right? So and then one day I was so, thinking that in my mind. And one day I just said to my teacher, I said, I have a question. And she answered my question. And then after I said, I'm sorry, I raised my hand every like a half an hour or hour later. I'm asking so many questions. And she said, no, that's the right thing. If you don't ask questions, then I don't know that you learned something today or not, and how you can pass your exam. So then I thought, oh, okay, that's the good thing. So I learned that. And also, she told us whatever the first thought comes in your mind. Our exam day was coming, and then she said, you will get like, question and A, B, C, D, four options. You need to choose right answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's mind is busy with the other work, and my mind was the same thing, and busy with the house, job, at school, and kids, everything. And she said, whatever the first answer come to your mind, that will be the right answer. And I'm telling my story. It was right. She was right. The second day I did the exam, and I just go with my mind. Whatever's the first thing, I just click, click, click. And when results come, I was passed. And I did one question wrong because I doubted myself. And I said, no, maybe this one. No, 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 maybe this one. So and the answer was wrong. And then I realized, oh, she said this, I should go with that. I could have the exact numbers, 30 over 30, but I
Mm-hmm.
got missed couple numbers, right? So I learned these two things 11, 12 years ago. So when I saw that ad, so that thing is comes in my mind, so I need to go with her. So I just checked that, right? So I was not skeptical. And also, I love to talk to new people and learn from them. I I just open person. Like my personality is ready to learn every time, every single moment. And so I just sent her my name and email, and I came home, talked to my kids, and then I was not go to the further step because the reason was I did not have the money.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my kid said, Mom, if you want to learn something, if you want to know about the what is the business model, why they're doing, why she was saying this story, so I'll pay for you. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was in. So my message for those people who are sitting on the fence just watching us, or watching other people reels, stories, and scrolling the social media, just take the step. If you ready to learn, if you really want to change your future, present and future for your kids and for yourself if you want to enjoy your life. So even though you're okay, you love your job, what you're doing, you can do, doesn't matter, but you can start as a plan B, as a side hustle, the digital business. Because in these days, it's really hard out there for everyone.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter single parent or grandparents. It's hard for everyone, right? So if we can do like as a plan B, sometimes we take the other job, so two jobs, but it's still not enough. If you're getting the money, but you're losing your family time, you're losing your family bonding.
Yeah.
You might be not realize now, like I didn't realize that time because that was my need, right? The money was my need to feed my kids, for feed myself, pay the bills. If that needs it's always over here. It's not gonna go anywhere. But we need to find a right way. Then a right way, then we can support our family and spend our time with kids. So I'm gonna just say just take the first step. It is totally free. So we are here, three of us. You can go with anyone and just to send us direct message, get more information. So don't just sit, just take the action. So yeah, it's a
Yeah.
legitimate business.
Thank you, Raman.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
there's a lot of stuff that you mentioned there that, like your analogy, like it was really good because, like many times, we have that intuition, that we go for the
Yes.
heart, So
Mm-hmm.
when you go for that, it was the same thing for me, when I saw the ad, I saw so many ad, but then when I pass it on, but then this one,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, for some reason, I say I saw it and then I say, okay, what I get to lose to watch it. So
Yeah.
I click on it and then I watch it. And then when I watch it, I saw, what I was looking for, a business that was portable and then, like I can take it anywhere with me,
Mm-hmm.
and then at the same
Yeah.
time, like you have the business expenses from your
Yeah.
traveling
Yeah.
when you travel. So I went in like like I did it right away. So I entered information, watched information. I love what I see, so I wanted to know more. So I then it came to the moment for the payment and
Yeah.
to find out more, to be able to find out more.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was like, okay, is this amount, like if I lose it, am I gonna be okay? Although
Mm-hmm.
it's a 30 days refundable, so you don't really
Yes.
lose that, but you didn't know at the time, So for
Yeah.
me, it wasn't a huge investment, like if you're talking about like $1,000 or $2,000.
Yeah.
So I just
Mm-hmm.
went and then I love it, checked all the boxes that I was looking for. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, it was great. And you also touched about, like parents many times, they focus more on the money because, that's what you actually need to be able to provide for your
Yeah.
family. But like you
Yeah.
mentioned, many times,
Yes.
because we are focusing to that, we forget and neglect, the family time, the family bonding,
Yes.
which
Mm-hmm.
is very important, in especially,
Yeah.
for your kids as they growing. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is another thing that we wanna open, like the eyes of many parents. There is a possibility to be able to gain that extra side of income without neglecting, the time to spend with your family.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
this is another uh one that I wanted to add. Isabel,
Yeah.
you wanted to add? I think you kind of like relate a little bit to her story too.
Yeah, but if the me myself, if I start talking, can't stop myself, just talking, talking, because I'm not making stories. It's my real life story, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I have been through these moments, and I always try it's maybe my story match with someone, so they feel, oh, if she can do it, if they can do it, why not me? So maybe they can step ahead and change their life and present and future, right? So I
Yeah.
think that's everybody's dream. Everybody want to enjoy the life, but they don't have a time,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, and then sometime we don't get the right path to walk on that, right?
Hmm.
So we introducing our digital business to everyone because I'm in this business since 2.5 years, and I can say this is 100% legit, and there's no scam. Some people said it's scam, but it's not. the the key is if you are ready to learn, you can do whatever you want in your future. If you're not ready, so I think you're gonna make excuses. Oh no, no, this business is nothing. It didn't give me anything, this and that. So the people gonna talk about bad talk about it, right? So
Yeah.
no, it's this business is real. And the other thing I can add into when I start join this business, uh, first day when I pay $149, my daughter paid for me, and then we add to our big community group, right? So
Mhm.
I saw I think it was a 94 or 95,000 people that day, right? So I just surprised when I saw those numbers that day. So, and today is, sorry, I move again.
No, no worries.
There we go. He's my another child, another kid. He can be 2 year in next week. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So today's date is more than 200,000 people,
Yes.
right?
Yes. It has grown fast. Yeah.
So, yeah, so I'm proud of our system, proud of our
Mhm.
community, and also is it's a teamwork in this community.
Yes.
Everybody is supporting each other. It doesn't matter the culture, doesn't matter from which country you are, it doesn't matter. It's just supporting each other and positive mind people. So, yeah.
Yes. Okay, Isabella, let you. Let you. Uh, okay.
Yeah. You know what, when she said that about what Rama was saying about you get this feeling, and when I saw the ad, I had that feeling. I was like,
Mhm.
this is what I've been looking for, and
Mm-hmm.
I loved everything I saw on that ad. But then,
Mm-hmm.
when I talked to my husband, he didn't think the same thing I did. He was skeptical
Oh,
one. He was like,
yeah.
"No, that's just a scam."
Yeah.
So it really got me because I was so excited telling him about I found what I've been
Mm-hmm.
looking for, and
Yeah.
he at once said, "No, no, I don't think so. That's a scam. That's not what you've been
Mm-hmm.
looking for."
Yeah.
But I was getting emails and I was getting information to pay the 149 because I was like, if somebody wants to scam me for $149,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lose that much if I lose it. So
Yeah.
I decided
That's
to
true.
pay, get the information, and after I got
Mm-hmm.
more information, I was like, no, this is really what I want to do. So I decided
Mm-hmm.
to join the business, and so I've been doing this business now,
Oh,
and
that's
I
great.
really love what I'm doing. And
Mm-hmm.
the thing I like the most is being present for my kids. That's the
Mhm.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Being
Yes.
present because as parents, we miss so much time with our kids, because we're always in a rush. We're always,
Yeah.
going to work, going to do this, and we don't really think about all the time that we miss with our kids. And
Yes, that's true.
as I said at the beginning, I work as a teacher assistant now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so sad to see we have events for parents to come in and stuff. And there's always, 3 or 4 kids that their parents never show up. And I feel so
Yeah.
bad for them. And I get very
Yeah.
emotional about that because that was my
Mm-hmm.
kid, that was my kid because I never
Yeah.
had time for them. I was always working
That's
and
yeah.
they were lonely, you know?
Yeah.
But
That's true.
Yeah, we have to think about that, and
Yeah,
we need to think that we are, developing tomorrow's leaders, and the kids need to have their parents present so that they feel, more secure. We will
yeah,
give them more. They will feel better when they know that they have their parents' support in school, and the things
yeah,
that they do matter to them. Because
that's
sometimes
true.
kids don't even try because they feel like, oh, nobody cares.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah,
we really need to work on spending time with kids.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's the next question, Isabel.
Okay, Rama, what keeps you motivated in this business?
The more important is my kids. They're supporting me. And the other thing is, I love the teamwork in our community, in our group, right? So whenever I message, if I'm stuck somewhere, I message and I get the answer right way. And I always like to work with the people. Then we can talk each other, learn something from each other, and also the way the people getting the results and they putting their post in our group, right? So, and that's keep me going. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna reach that goal one day. So I just keep going myself, working on myself, learning every day. And yeah, that's the main reason. And also the time flexibility. Uh,
Mhm.
there's no boss. There's no boss. I work 3-day job, but that my boss, he's really nice. So it's not like a boss.
Yeah.
We also are family friend as well. So, and the other thing I just want to share my other story. Like as I said, I was working one time at 3 jobs, right? So if I was in the same position still till today, and my mom was just really sick. She was in a hospital 7.5 months. And the every day I woke up and I always think about that. If I was still working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, how can I manage my mom? She is in a hospital. How could I go there to see her, right? So every day I need to ask my boss for the day off. So maybe one day they all 3 jobs I had to leave them because I need to take care of my mom, right? I couldn't do that without if they fired me, then I don't have a job.
Mhm.
I will be the jobless, and if I'm jobless, no money coming. How could I pay my bills? How can I manage the grocery, rent, everything, right? So I will be the stuck and maybe on the road. So I'm glad that I took leap of faith and joined this business. And thanks to God, my coach, and our whole team, and they made this amazing system for us. And I, because of this business, I could take care of my mom. I could go to regularly to the hospital. I live in Abbotsford. My mom was in Vancouver, and also I travel always by bus. It took me 3.5 hours from my home to the hospital, and sometime I had to stay with her. Her condition was not good. That's all things possible because of this business. This business was working for me and the back end, right? So I was busy. I got the blessings. I got paid good amount that my house expenses was covered up. No headache, no stress, right? So yeah, and then my mom don't know anything about the social media, be honest. So she's now before she don't know anything. So now she's home. She looking watching me that I'm working on computer, and whenever someone asks her like, what's your daughter doing, and she proudly telling them she's working online. And that makes me more happy and keeps me going, oh, my mom proud proud of me, right? So I need to go do something more good. So yeah, so everybody have their own dreams. My dream is from I want to buy a house for my kids, then they can say this is our house. So there's so many things, little small dreams that I could not fulfill them before. Now they're all in the line. So they're all in my those are in my goal list. And so I'm gonna go step by step. It will couple of them already I did them because I never went on vacation for like I can say for a 1 week and stay in you know from go other city and stay in the hotel and watch their area, explore more with the kids. I never get the chance, but now yeah, I'm getting those chances. And also the other things, I can enjoy family events, the marriages. I
Mhm.
miss so many in the past years, like before join this business. So I hope this information is good for our listeners, viewers. So yeah,
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. But yes,
you're welcome.
we stay motivated. We have different ways to motivate ourselves, but the main
Hmm.
thing is, um, being proud of what we're doing, because this business is really life changing, in many
It is.
ways.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
And we don't only get, like, I think we all join because we want financial, we want financial results, but then once we start doing the
Yeah,
business, we get so much more than that, the
that's
personal
true.
growth, uh
Yeah.
the mindset shift, all the
Yeah.
community that you get, the
Hmm.
connections, the friendships, the
Yeah, that's
travels
true.
that we get to meet each other,
Yeah.
and conventions. We get so much stuff out of this business, and it
Yeah,
is
that's
all
true.
motivating, because we look
Yeah.
forward to, the other day they were talking
Yeah.
about the convention coming up, and we're already talking about, yes, we're gonna go to the convention and see each other again.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I always looking forward for that. Sorry, I just want to add one more thing. Before I didn't travel from my city to Toronto. I never get the chance. I can say because the money problem. And
Hmm.
now every year I go whenever it's function, family function, I always go. And this year I already went 2 times. And I came from my second trip and I got my check. And when I opened, I was so happy, and my all the expenses was covered with that check. So, right? So, yeah, like as you said, there's so many ways we get not only the money, we get so many ways as well for ourselves. And myself, I was always in a stress about my kids' present and future. And now I'm not. I know this is the right path to go. Then we can get our reach our goals, and we can get everything what we want. My kids want. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, and we all have our goals, of course, but we have to be
yeah,
intentional when we're doing our work, when we're working on our business.
yeah,
We have to be intentional, and really
yeah,
focus on how we're going to get the results, not just join the business and not do
yeah,
anything about it. Because those are the
yeah,
people who say, well, I joined that, but it
yeah,
didn't work for me. Well, if you
yeah.
don't do
That's true.
anything for it to work for you,
Yeah,
it's not going to work. It's not magic. So, um,
yeah, that's true.
we really
Uh,
have to have a purpose, and have a plan of how we're going to do this, and invest time in your business every day, because nobody's going to be after you asking you, have you done
yeah,
this, have you done that, because
Yeah,
it's your
that's
business.
true.
At the end of the day, you run it, you decide how you run it. So,
Yeah, that's
um,
true.
but just having in mind what we want, because I joined this business because I want quality time for my family, and of course,
Yeah,
I want financial stability so that we can really enjoy our time together when we go out on
yeah.
vacation, or
Mm-hmm.
have more places that we can go, because we don't have to worry
Yeah,
about the time that we are asking of, or
that's
stuff
true.
like that. So
Yeah,
I enjoy my time, and I'm happy because I have their support. My
mm-hmm.
family is very supportive. They know I'm
Yeah,
doing this, and they don't mind, like, when I'm doing lives, when I'm doing meetings, whatever. They
yeah.
know the times that I have
Mm-hmm.
set aside for that, and they respect that. So that's
Yeah,
another way I get motivated, because I know that they
yeah.
understand and that they support me with that.
That's true. That's true. We need our
Mhm.
family support. That's more important as well.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. But I just want to add to that, like, many sometimes, you don't get that family support, and that's where our
yeah,
community comes in place, to give
yeah,
you that support and that push, and eventually,
yeah,
the family, when they start seeing the results, because they believe, at the beginning, this is like a scam, or this is not like a
yes,
real business, but after, later on, with time
yeah,
pass by, they start seeing the results, and then they see,
yeah,
okay, yeah, this is real, and then
yeah,
they support, because they
yeah.
join.
Then, yeah, then they support you and also they're proud of you. They said, thank
Yes.
you, you didn't listen me that time.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah. Because I know a few people personally, when they start this business, and uh, their husband said, no, like as you said, it will be scam, this and that, right? But and then she said, no, just give me a couple years. If I didn't grow, then I'll stop. If I grow, so then we'll see what we need to do from there. And whatever goals she set up for herself and her family, she did got those goals. She did reach those goals. And her husband said, thank you that you didn't listen me that day. So it did happen. So we need to just be prepared for that, right?
Hmm.
So that's actually is normal as a human, right? Everybody is different. Mind is different. Thinking is different, right? So we need to respect for that too. But sometimes we need to give a time as well.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the other question. So have you encountered any challenges along your journey?
No, no. I did not get any challenges because the training is really nice. Easy steps easy steps to follow, right? It's basic English. Um, no, whenever I was stuck during my training, I just said, like, I message, I always get reply in a few minutes or after an hour. So no challenges. I didn't get any challenge, to be honest. Maybe some people listening right now or they're watching a replay, they can say, "Oh, how she didn't get any challenge," but I did not. I don't know why.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good. Um,
yeah,
yeah, I did get few challenges. So one, like, when I was running my advertising on YouTube, I got flagged at the beginning. So,
yeah.
because of a wording that has two different meanings, but they took the meaning. So that
Mm-hmm.
was one of the challenges that, like, I have to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I asked, for help in the community, and then, after getting several answers, then I took the decision, and then I learned, from that
Yeah.
setback,
Mm-hmm.
what to do. So now, if I
Yeah.
have mentees, I can tell them, okay, these are the steps that, to follow, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it. um
Yeah.
yeah, the other
Yeah.
one
So
is, I was not used to be on camera.
Okay.
So yeah, so for me, like even though I work in the movie industry, I like to be behind the camera.
Yeah,
But um, like I realized that, the only way that you can connect with the audience, and with your followers is being in camera, so they can get to know you. You're a real person,
yeah,
you have flaws and
yeah,
you have strengths, and all that. But we
yeah,
are here, because we are working towards a goal, and to like you mentioned, like you have several little milestones that you wanted to reach, and you have
yeah,
accomplished some of them already,
yeah.
and you still have more to accomplish. And the
Mm-hmm.
same thing for me, like I have some that I want to accomplish. So one is to be able to retire early, and knowing that I have that financial stability.
Yeah,
But yeah, so those were the challenges that I knew that I needed to face my fear, overcoming
yeah.
my fear and then step up. So I started little by little.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a little. Did you hear the noise?
That's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. That's the beauty of this business, right? No, even the kids are talking behind. My puppy was crying before, so nobody gonna say anything, right? Because we are the boss. So we know we're working from home, or maybe we're sitting in the park. We can work from there, anywhere, right? So
Yeah.
yeah. So sorry, I just want to add one more thing that you said I was not camera person. Me either. I had a Facebook account before, but I never like made myself a video and posted. No. And also that Facebook account was only for our family, you know, and my parents' side and in-law side, those people were only my friends over there. And when I joined this business, because I think maybe my personality is just ready, always ready to learn new stuff. Maybe that's why I didn't face the challenge. Uh, when I was so excited that I can put my video, right? I was so excited for it. And I went to the park and I uh, put my phone's camera to selfie and made my video like this. I'm in the park playing with my kids. I made video about 2 or 3 minutes. I send it to my mentor. Can you check this if it's right? She said, yeah, that's perfect. And I posted. So I'm not sure. And sometimes I think for those moments in the starting, but I did, and but I just always smile. Maybe that's why. And also the other challenge, maybe people was thinking for the language that because we are speaking in English today, right? We're talking
Mhm.
in English today, so maybe who some people don't know English, right? So my English is not that good either. I just want to tell the people my English is not that good, I know, but I'm trying to speak in English, talking in English, and if I can do it, I think you can do too. And also, I'm just 12th grade pass from India. I didn't study in Canada, and and I took those English classes. The reason was I want to apply for the citizenship, and other than that, I wouldn't go to school. And and I think everybody know the basic English, right? So just need a basic English, and also the training we were talking about, we get the training how we can run our business. So that training is really, really easy to follow, and so you can also you can change the language, which language you're speaking, Punjabi, Hindi, English. There are many language. So yeah, there no any challenge. I think we just make excuses. So I can do, I don't speak, I'm not camera person. I have Facebook, but I don't post. That those are, I think, just excuses.
Yeah.
That's just my thinking.
No, no,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you mentioned, when you want to change the life of you and your family, you do anything,
Oh,
so
yeah,
if you have to show up on camera to be able to do the business, so people get to know that you're real, and they can connect
yeah,
with you. That's the only way. If you got to get to social media, you do it. That's funny because I can remember which business owner I read this from, but she was saying that at first she didn't want to do get into the social media because she didn't like that to be on the social media, but after joining the because of the business she had to be on social media, and then she fell in love with the social media.
yeah.
But so your mind starts changing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And also, I just want to add one more thing that I'm sorry, and uh, it's our system or our team not. They don't say to us that we have to be come front of the camera and speak with the people. That's our thinking.
Yeah.
Because if I just post every day regularly on my business page or story or reels you watch, right? So one day you will think this person posting every day about work from home, legitimate business, right? Financial potential, lots of potential, this and that. But this person never came in front of the camera. We don't know this is real or not. So this is the reason we came front of the camera. That's our choice. Nobody forced us, nobody told us that we need to do live, go live or interview each other's. Nobody told us. That's our thinking. Then that might be we can help you, right? So then you can think, oh yeah, they're posting their picture, their family pictures, where they go, they post that, oh, they are real people. So that's the only our goal.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's good that you clarified that. Yeah, because we don't, like, the business doesn't require you to be on live. That's optional.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you
Yeah.
decide it.
That's true.
But that's just the fastest way just to connect with the audience.
Yes.
Because if you do to your posting, they only connect with the posting, but they don't really get to know you who you are.
Yes.
So that's why we go live. But yeah, it's optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's
Yeah.
just each individual decision. If you wanna do the
Yeah.
lives or not.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go to the next question.
Okay.
Okay, next question. What benefits have you experienced since joining the online business?
Yeah, the experience first one is like I spend lots of time with my kids and I can take care of myself now, less work. And of course, I can rest, I can continue doctor appointments, I can go on regularly for that. And before I couldn't do this stuff, right? And also, I can go family function whenever, no matter what. And the big thing is financially. I get that big change in my life. That's why I quit my other job. Almost is 1 year. I'm doing just a part-time job only, right? So, because
Mhm.
I start this business as a plan B, as a part-time, and very soon I'm gonna work on for the full-time.
Nice.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah.
you
That's
think?
that's that's the best thing. Yeah. A lot of people, like start with the plan B on the side, and now that becomes their plan A, and
Yeah,
they're able to do the business full time and enjoy that family time, with their family and travel and all that.
yeah, yeah. That's true. Then I just want to add a little bit more because the other part I love in this business, I don't need to sell anything,
Mhm.
right? So because in the past I did two business, but the part I didn't like, I had to sell something, then I can get the commission. But I'm not the person go door to door and ask them, tell them, explain to them. And sometimes you don't know the other person, the behavior or their mood. They came from work, they were tired, how they gonna talk to you, right? And sometimes I get demotivated rather than going to the up and go down. So then I dropped those two ideas. So when I saw this ad, I just say 30 second within 30 second, and I signed up, and then I watched the webinar. And I just watched the webinar one time only. I didn't get the chance for the live watch. I got the replay link, and then I watched that in within 2 to 3 hours. Within 2 to 3 days, like less today, less tomorrow, and then. And I love this that I don't need to sell anything if I join this, right? I love this, and that's the main reason. I just go for it. And my kid says, "Mom, how you can get the pay if you don't need to sell, right?" So and then I said I need to pay $149 USD, which is refundable in 30 days, right? So and uh, and I don't have it. And my kid says, "Mom, if you want to learn something new, so I'll pay for you." And that moment, it was a happy moment and the sad moment. Like I don't have a 149. Literally, I'm in Canada, in a big country. And so, yeah, so my kids pay for me, and then I watch which we always said 4 to 5 hours videos. I saw the business model when I checked what is the potential in this business, how is work for everyone, and no selling directly. And I told to my kids, and then they asked me that, "Mom, how you can get the pay, how you can get the commission, right?" And then I say, I'm gonna just do only the marketing about uh, our system. We're gonna introduce our system to the people, other people. So when they join, so then we can get the high commission, right? So they said, okay. So I love that part that I don't need to sell because I don't like that. So, we saw on the social medias when we scroll before. Now I'm not scrolling the social media. I just go do my work and that's it. So I just watch the stories, like our community stories, because those stories is motivate me, give me
Mhm.
more energy to you can do this, you can do this, right? So sometime now is the winter coming, my health won't be that good. So and might be in the day, and also the other benefit is only work 2 to 3 hours a day, right? We don't need to sit all day long on the computer or the phone. And also we don't need to buy any specific space for our office. Our office is our phone and wi-fi and internet, right? Everybody have that.
Yes.
So yeah, these three things was the good benefit for me. So that's why I just go for it. And actually, it's good. Wherever we are in the vacation time, in the family function, someone ask me the question, we just reply. As regular, we text each other's, right? So it's don't take maybe 30 second only. So yes, yeah. Sorry.
Mhm.
No worries.
Thank you so much
You're welcome.
for sharing that.
You're welcome.
You spoke of all the benefits that you're getting from the business, and uh, I mean, I can really see all the changes that you have gone through thanks to this business, especially when you have the freedom, and you said you have health problems, so this is really what you needed in your life because now you're stress free,
Yeah,
and just by doing that, your
yeah,
health, improves a little bit because stress can do so many things to your health, and it's not really good to be stressed.
that's true.
Um,
Yeah,
but some of the benefits I experienced from the business is really getting to know me. Getting to know me because I have learned that I'm capable of doing so many things that I didn't know I was capable.
that's true.
And
That's
so
true.
learning all these skills,
Mm, that's
learning
true.
all these skills because I was shy at the beginning. The first time I tried to go live, I couldn't do it because as soon as I pressed the button and I saw that I was live, I was like, oh, okay, time to go. So, I took it down because I wasn't ready. I didn't know how to speak. And, like you said, English is a second language for me, so I was trying to do it in English too, and I was shy and all this. But now, I feel more secure and I feel more confident about the things that I do. And yes, I'm
Yeah.
not perfect, and I have so much still to learn, but at least fear doesn't stop me. When I feel that I'm fearing to do something, I'm like, just go ahead and do it. And as soon as you take that step and do something that you haven't done, you're on the other side. You have to take that one step that is going to get you on the other side. And now you're like, okay, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
So
that's
I really like that. And the other thing is, the mind shift. Before, things stop me, like crazy things, like what are people going to say about me? What are people going to think about me? and
yeah,
and I was so afraid of being judged. And now I'm like, whatever, people can say whatever. I know who I am. I know why I'm doing this, and I know
yeah,
who I'm doing it for, and it's not them. So I'm not gonna
mm,
let them stop me, right?
yeah, that's
And
true.
yeah, my biggest benefit is personal growth, because like I
Yeah,
said, it has given me so much confidence in me, and just knowing that, I'm a valuable person, and I can achieve whatever I decide to achieve, because if I start doing something and I focus and I really work on it, I know I can do it. So um, like I said, benefits are so many besides just the financial part.
yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question. Okay, so would you say this business is for everyone? Why or why not?
Yeah, this business is for everyone because there is a time flexibility we already explained before, but I'll just explain again. Time flexibility, then you can enjoy with your kids, and financial freedom. Then you can, if you love to travel, you can travel wherever you want. And also, you will be your own boss. You will be boss free. And if you need a day off, you don't need to ask anybody, right? So, like, as I just told my story, my mom was in a hospital. So I was boss free. So, right, because of this business, I could take care of her because of this business. Otherwise, I would have, right? And that regret will won't live it won't I don't have the right word to say, sorry. That will, if I was working 7 day in a corporate world, I can get the day off. Then I always will thinking in my mind and heart, I didn't take care of my mom, right? So in the future, there will be regret.
Yeah.
I don't want to be live my life with any regret
Mhm.
like this. I already have the regret that I miss my kids' milestones. I feel today the same thing.
Mhm.
Then I don't want to add anything like that the same, right?
Mhm.
So, and also you don't need to buy anything. You don't need to sell anything. There's so many benefits, then why this business for everybody. And also some people might be worried about the investment. There is investment because this is the business. I just want to explain a little bit, because this is the business, not a job, and every business need investment. Even we even we have a new relationship with someone, we investment our time, our life, our efforts. We invest a lot in that to make a perfect relationship for the future, right? So in a life, we have to investment in every way. Even you have a kids, you have to spend time with them, give them good values. There's so many ways we need to invest ourselves, right? So this is the business, we have to investment, but that investment is affordable. It's not like a big amount. It's just say from 1,000 to 10,000. We can't tell exactly. It's because when you can saw our business model, you will decide which way do you want to go. So, and yeah, if and also as a single mother, if I can do this, anybody can do this. And I'm not sure what should I say for why not. I don't have answer for that. I think maybe that person, like whoever not ready to learn, they should not join this business, because in the down the road they're gonna say this business didn't work for me, because they're not gonna think themselves that we didn't put our efforts, we were not there every day for posting reels, everything. We didn't uh, like explain our business model to other people, right? So they can only see the other part. It's not for me. We have to put efforts and your dedication and little bit time, 2 to 3 hours a day, and you will get everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope this is the right answer.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it's really for everyone, but at the same time, why we say why not is just because, you really have to know why you're doing this business. Like there must be a reason why you go for it. It's the same thing, for the businessman, they have something on mind and they work for it. So the same thing, this one is your business. So you're doing it for many, many reasons, like for example, a lot of mom, like for example Raman, she's doing it for her kids, to be able to uh be both free. She doesn't have to work, for somebody else. She can take care, of her health during the winter time.
yes,
So the why not, is because you really have to have the right mindset to do this business. You
yeah,
really have to know why you're doing it.
yeah,
Like you mentioned, you gotta invest in your time, to do the business.
hmm,
You have to be coachable.
yeah,
Be able to, if someone is guiding you, so you can do your business, because we have mentorship. So we guide you, to set up your business and, to be able to reach your goals.
yeah,
But you have to be someone that will listen to it, will follow, the steps that we're giving you, like follow the training. So if you are coachable and you do your work, your part, then you're gonna be successful in this business. But
yeah,
like I say, you have to have the right mindset and your why you're
right,
doing this business,
hmm,
because
that's
that's
true.
very important.
Yeah,
um we do have, training, working on your mindset once you go in.
yeah,
But the first step is that one, is take that
never.
leap of faith and know why you're doing this, why you want to change
Yeah,
your life,
that's
because you
true.
need to have that in your mind. If
Hmm.
you're just doing it, oh, I just want to do a business, but you really don't have the foundation why you're doing it,
Yeah,
then your business might be working 50% or might
yeah,
not be working.
maybe not.
So
Yeah,
it's really, you really have to know why you're doing it, this, why you want to be able, like those people, like
yeah,
travel, around the globe and do their business, that way. If that's what you really want to do, then um
yeah,
this is your business, but then you have to work for, for your why. You have to put your time, investment, and training, and be coachable, and you
yeah.
will reach those dreams.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's true. I just want to add one more thing. Just gotta remember. Sorry.
Mhm,
Yeah, so I just want to add this. Like, I was watching one day the Mastermind, and they were grandparents, and also they getting the pension. They were retired couple, and their why was why they joined this business, because which country they were live. I think it was too cold that country all of the year,
mhm,
and their whole life they were thinking we will save money, then we can move to the other country or we can go for vacation over there, but they didn't get the chance till they get the pension. But when they get the pension and still they can't manage,
mhm,
so that was their reason. They joined this business because I can say money, potential, and then they can enjoy their life in the warm place. And after joining this business, they moved to the other country where it's the normal weather, like hot, warm, and cold, right? So there's so many reasons. So, like my reason was my kids and my health, and I didn't want to work till 65 year, right? And your reasons the same, one of the, and you have more reasons as well. So it's like everybody have the different reasons. So, and
Mhm.
I have met some people. They were, she was working, I think she said 25 or 35, 25 years with the one of the company, and their owner got changed and she got laid off after 25 year. And she, like, can you imagine that? Like after 25, that's long time, right? So in our mind is, I think it was, if I was in that person's position, I was thinking, oh, my life is set, my job is good earning, right? I'm working with this company this since this many years, and all of the sudden you just got fired and no income coming, you got depressed, everything. So that was that lady's the reason why she joined this business. So now she's happy. I'm glad.
Yes.
So yeah, there's so many reason can be why,
Mm.
but make sure you're set your mindset on that goal, why you're joining this business, and then you will achieve your goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go for
Thank
the
you listening
last.
me.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing. So
You're
the last
welcome.
question.
Okay. Any final words of advice or inspiration for our viewers?
Uh, again, final words might be, I'm gonna just request to you all who are watching us right now or watching a replay. First of all, I want to say thank you for your time and patience staying with us. And if you're still watching, that's mean you're looking something. If you're following our page, following us, that means you're looking something that we're talking about. This business is amazing, amazing for everyone. There's lots of potential. You just need to step forward, then we will help you all the way. Just you can, our websites are on the screen, or you can send us a direct message with your name and email address, and you will get the webinar every Tuesday and every Thursday, Vancouver time at 5 o'clock. Live webinar came, and if you can watch the live, you will get the replay link. Just watch that webinar, please. And one of the webinar seemed like you will watch it change our life for the good future. So that webinar will change your life if you're ready to learn. Again, I'm going to say that. So yeah, just reach out to us. Don't sit on the fence. Just take a leap of faith. Come from your comfort zone, please. Yeah, that's my request. And
Thank
thank
you.
you listening us.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I just want to add something, like you were talking, what you mentioned before, like you watched the webinar in parts,
Yeah.
and that's, yeah, the important thing here is, like make sure you watch the entire webinar.
Yes. Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they see, okay, it's too long, but you can, watch a little bit today and then watch a
Yes.
little bit later, but make sure
Hmm.
that you watch it, because if you don't watch it, you don't get the whole information.
Yeah.
We just had like a guest before that she was mentioning, the first time she watched the webinar, she only did 10 minutes and then she said, oh,
Yeah.
she didn't watch it. So she lost 1 year because of that. Then after
Yeah.
1 year, she watched it entirely and then she realized that, oh my God, why I didn't watch it the first time, the entire
Yeah.
webinar.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's very important. We just want to remind everyone that tonight we have our live webinar. So every Tuesday and every Thursday we have live webinar from 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST, and
Mhm.
um, I just want you to show you, who the hosts and panelists are for today. Just give me a sec. Gotta remove that. Okay. So Our host for tonight will be Rebecca. She's a radiographer, and we have PB and Josh. A good example here, because of this business, she used to be a retired nurse, and now she was able to retire at 45 years old. And
Wow.
then her husband is a real estate investor. Um, Beth is a mechanical engineer, and then Elaine is a former manager, and now she's a stay-at-home mom.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
that's nice.
Divine, she's a full-time travel registered nurse. Cora, she's a healthcare worker, and Frank Hoyes is a digital business owner, and Sadia is a medical assistant. So these are going to be our hosts and panelists in today's live webinar, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. You can register on one of our
You can
websites
go.
to assist live webinar. And if you can't make it to the live webinar, don't worry. We can send you the replay after you register.
Yeah.
Thank you. And also, yeah, we want to remind everyone, our live webinar is available for the live webinar is available for 5 languages besides English. So again, that's Vietnamese, Filipino, uh, French, Spanish, and Arabic. And our replay, if you cannot watch the live webinar tonight, it's available with any subtitles on any language. So you can follow us in our business pages. I believe you can follow Raman on Raman K.
Kular.
Kular. Yes,
Yeah.
you can find her at
Thank
that.
you.
And then our Facebook pages is in on the screen. So you can get to know us a little bit more, and then our business, posts that we post in our business page. Also, we have our website on the screen, where you can register with your name and email address, and we'll send you the information, the link to watch the live webinar for tonight,
Yeah.
or to catch the replay if you are not able to watch it.
Yeah.
So you're when you click that, you will be able to watch the webinar, which is around 90 minutes. So make sure you watch it from beginning to the end, and if you are a little bit tired, you can catch, because it's recorded. You can watch it, like one part a little bit, and then follow, but make sure that you watch it completely.
Yeah, that's true.
um,
I just want to add something.
yes.
If you're watching whenever you have time, if you watch a movie or TV show, just skip them for a couple days and watch this webinar. That's all I say.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Welcome.
Yes. And then, once you watch the webinar, you will hear there, our business plan, how our business plan works. And also you will hear testimonial of business owners of our community.
Yeah.
You also get an invitation to our private Facebook group, where you will meet other successful business owners stories there. And then you will also have a little bit more information about the business. So uh, you are able to, have that, uh, like, if to do your due diligence, if you're skeptical, to make sure, this is
Yeah.
a real business, real stories, real people. We are a global community, so you will see stories there from all over the world, not
Yeah.
only, Canada or United States.
Yeah.
So like, Raman mentioned before, when she joined the business, it was only like 197, something like that. And now,
94 or 95,000 only.
oh wow,
That,
yeah.
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we have grown up to be like 200 and something
Yeah.
members, so
Yeah.
around the world.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
Isabel, you want to just explain what happened when people register on the website?
Uh,
Yes, so
okay.
when you register on the website, it's just to receive our business plan. You're not committing to anything. You're not doing the business. You don't have to pay anything because our webinar is completely free. And once you watch that information, it will give you the steps to follow if you want more information or if you want to join the business.
Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, because a lot of people think that you're just because they click the
Mhm.
website, they're just joining the business right away. No, that's not the
No.
case. It's just information for yourself. So you can decide at that time if you want to proceed to learn more in detail about our business, then at that time you pay the $149 that we mentioned earlier, and then you will get to see our all the different income streams that we have and all that. So we want to thank all the viewers today that watched our live. And for those watching the replay, also I want to thank all the comments and all of your emojis that you sent to us. Thank you, everyone. And we want to say thank you especially, to our guest today, for taking some of her time during her day, to share with us and with the audience, her journey and her experience in the online business. So thank you so much, Raman.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much that you thought that I can share my story with everyone. So thank you so much. I'm so glad. Thank you. God bless you all. Just take a step ahead. That's it.
Thank you, Raman.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so until the next episode of the Latin Voices. Goodbye,
Latin
everyone.
voices.
Bye bye.